And we are live. Welcome, everybody. My name is Trent, aka TD, and I'm joined by Joe from 4thWallDigital, and this is the AI show starring us. Joe, tell these people how you're doing today.
Man, I'm hot. It's hot as F out here, but I'm doing pretty good, man.
Where's out there? LA, right?
Yep. Yep. Out
Yeah.
in the heat, getting some work done today. I was going to try to go out to that Will I Am studio thing. They do
Right, you were telling me about that. Invite only, and you got the invite. What?
yeah. But I'm going to have to push it to next week. I had to handle some business and get some work done. And yeah, so it'll be fine. Uh, but yeah, I checked out the studio last Friday. You have to do like a little
So
tour.
what's special about the studio? What's exciting about it?
It's pretty cool. Like it's where a bunch of stuff has happened. They have this amazing podcast room that got screens everywhere around. They've got music studios. They got stages for filming stuff. They got music studios. I forgot what albums and music's been created there, but a bunch. It's where when Apple created the Beats or whatever Beats.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is that your music playing?
Uh, yeah, probably. Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's really loud. I think like.
Computer, stop.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Beats by Dre, the headphones were created there, a bunch of gear.
How they told you that?
Yeah, they'll give you the tour, and then it's all about like collabs. So he's got this new app called FYI, and you can do all kinds of stuff on it. You can work with other people and collaborate. And this meetup is for people to meet up and meet other creators and different stuff.
Right. So
And
you
collaborate.
missed tonight, but you're gonna go the next night. Is it an every Tuesday night thing?
No,
Thursday night, whatever the day is.
yeah, Thursday. So it's every Thursday. Yep, every Thursday. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. I met a
Shit.
couple of people already. It's a lot of hip
I
hop
was like,
ads. So I met this dude. God, what it was? It was like they did this program with puppets out here in LA, but they did it all over the country. A bunch of big name hip hop artists, Wu Tang and Redman, and a bunch of people all, like basically like they teach the tenets, of b-boy culture, like art, graffiti, dancing, rhyming, the whole thing. They focus on that and
all
teach
right.
the kids about the culture or whatever. So it's pretty cool.
All
But
right.
yeah, and the dude that invited me is he's a music maker. He does visuals and stuff too, and he comes out to the AI night stuff. And
Yeah. That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah. So yeah, I'll report back once I actually get a little more involved or whatever.
Yeah, excellent. So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
what did you learn on Tuesday?
Tuesday, we went over Pixverse, which was pretty cool. It does AI video stuff, which is really pretty
What's the
common.
name of it?
Pixverse, Pix.
Oh yeah. You gave me that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's take a look at
I
that.
tried it before, but they came up
Yeah, I noticed that. I saw that.
with this magic brush.
Yeah, I saw
So
that. Yep.
you can choose different parts of an image and animate the different things different ways. So you just have a lot more control, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should check it out.
I will defer that to you. I'm done with AI art for the night. I'll maybe revisit it another day. I just can admit defeat today. But I'll let you show
Just
them.
feet.
Yo, it's so frustrating, bro. Like, and it's taking credits like every time, which I feel like that's a terrible model. Like, I understand you can't wait for me to say, yes, this is acceptable, but allowing me to create like 8 images at a time or whatever, or charging me different credits for different things, I expect the output to be like not unacceptably below par. Like, if you look at my prompts, bro, nothing says, hey, I would like the same fucking image I'm giving you. I'd like you to just give that back to me, but take credits for it. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. And it did it like so many times in a row. I was gonna punch my screen. Like, it was ridiculous, man.
Well, I mean, it's kind of funny because it's totally not ridiculous. What's ridiculous is that you think that it should do that. You know what I mean? But like, if you just take yourself back,
Why?
like,
So let me ask you this.
wait, let me finish. Whenever I get like that, take yourself back 2 years. You wouldn't even imagine this shit could be done, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So to me, honestly, this is what AI art does for you. Unless you are completely devoid of creative, like creativity, right? So completely left brain, no creativity whatsoever. Also, do not care what anything looks like, and just need an image that's like kind of like whatever you describe. Then it's good, right? But anything else, like, forget it. It's trash. It's fucking trash. Like, if you want to have creative control over the art, but you just want AI to do it, that's not what it's for. Like, it doesn't do that. And so until it can, like fuck it. Like, it's a bad product until it can do that. You know, just like imagine if I said to AI coding, right? Like, hey, write me a bot that does X, Y, and Z, and then instead of giving me a bot, it gives me like a user interface for a fucking eBay like marketplace. Like what are you doing, bro? Like, oh well, that's just what I felt like fucking making and giving you because it matches some of the words that you gave me. Like, what? Like, that's the equivalent of what it does art wise.
I can't really go there with you because, again, I think it's really impressive and really powerful. And
Show me something where it gives you precisely what you asked for, because maybe it's just me, but fucking lighters suck too. Can you do that? We did that last week.
I mean, a lot of people like have an idea, but they don't even really know exactly what they do want. Like,
so if you do, you're fucked. You just better draw it yourself.
If you do, you know, but if you are a creative person and you're an artist and stuff, you realize, like, if you've ever done a sculpture or a drawing, it doesn't end how you thought, how you started, maybe, but it usually tends to change and evolve. That's just what happens when you create art.
What?
I think.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Don't painters sketch out with pencil first?
Yeah. A lot of people do. I just went to a friend's funeral. Matter of fact, I went on Zoom. One of my buddies, Brian, is he's like one of the original VJs, like literally like one of the very first VJs ever in the on Earth. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah. So it was really pretty
how
cool.
Old is he?
He's, gosh, I don't know, 50, mid-50s, maybe 50 something.
That's not old enough, I don't think.
Well, I mean, you can think whatever you want, but
there were radio DJs like in the 40s.
No, a VJ.
Oh, VJ with a V Victor.
Yeah, so like that whole concept is like him and this crew, the OTV crew out in Chicago, which I didn't really realize. He's a really pretty humble guy. But the reason I bring him up, and it's kind of cool, actually, let me just finish with this, because you'll see his work on stages all over the country if you go see music, because that group are do some of the biggest stages on the world still. And they've like committed during the funeral. It was really touching to like use his content, and because he's a VJ too.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. So anyways, but the reason I bring him up is he would do work, and they were talking about how like it'll start with a drawing and he would do like 30 drawings. And then those drawings, he would pick one of those and then do like 5 different painting versions of it, and it's just like every then he had digital stuff, like he would do layers on layers. But a lot of people work like that. In traditional oil painting, there's a thing called underpainting. And so first you would like sketch your thing, and then you would get a color, usually like a burnt umber or a dark brown, and you would basically paint the whole thing almost like a watercolor style with this dark brown, right? And then when you actually put the paint on, that layer kind of shines through the underpainting. Follow me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but everybody's got a different process, right? Every painter, every artist, everybody.
So, and just to tell, like, and just to stick with, so you sent me this, and I was like, I want to do this, and you said, yeah, it'd be perfect for that. Why would they give this to me at a and have it spin at an angle that wasn't like a complete loop? Like, it makes the animation worthless. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. You're in that Pixaverse right now. I just
Yeah.
opened it too. So
Yeah, like why would you only give me that? I would rather have nothing because I can't. This is garbage. I can't use this.
Yeah,
Like I would have to spin this. Like it has to spin 360 degrees. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I think you've got it set at a certain amount of time, right? So it's like, unless the speed goes up crazy, it can only turn so much in the amount of time, right?
I don't see where I can set how long it should be.
Let's see.
And to be honest with you, whatever duration this is, like I noticed that with all of the video ones, like they're only making like 4-second videos, and that what am I supposed to do with that? What up, Jam?
Well, there's a lot of workarounds, right? So like the Luma one, the Dream Machine, it does 10 seconds, I think. And
Still, like if we're talking about making anything, any type of content.
Yeah. So anyway, so that one does 10 seconds. And then at the end of it, you can take the last frame of the video and then put that into your image and then do a whole nother thing. But in Luma, you can actually extend quite a bit. Like you can just keep extending, right?
All right, so maybe I should download this and take it over there.
Well, you have the image. I mean, you could use both. I'm still trying to find that magic brush thing.
Yeah, so I can show you. I know where it is. Hold on. I got the magic brush. I think it's here. I think it's this one right here. Oh, look, there it is right there. 8 seconds. Shit. I can't give it the same fucking artwork again.
I'm gonna try that T-pose thing. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Don't put that up on the screen if you get it, though.
Okay.
Just let me know. Clockwise, spinning clockwise.
Yeah, see, I don't know where that magic brush thing is. I need to find it.
Yeah, I think it's this might be this is that. I know I've seen it. I don't remember where though.
Yeah, I had a tutorial up. I need to we did it in at AI Night, but we had it already done before, so we're able to go back into the same one, but I couldn't find it right at the back. Oh, you know what?
I got the magic brush. I know if I can paint once. Maybe under V2.
That's what it is in, but it didn't seem to go for it.
Maybe they had to CrowdStrike. Hey, that's what DC. What up? I sold the cat for an image I was going to try to do something with. So while you're doing that, I want to talk about something that happened 2 days ago. And if you didn't know about it, now you know about it. So this happened, which, like, if you don't know, like, I feel like about this, not as I don't hate Facebook as much as I do Apple, but I don't like I think Mark Zuckerberg's a bad person, and I don't like him. I don't like the company at all. And they always say if you're using a product that's free, then you are the product, right, or something like that. And this is this is Facebook's AI, Meta AI, Llama 3.1 is what it's called, also, I believe. And this came out like 2 days ago. And so I've taken it for somewhat of a test drive, trying to get it to build a Discord bot. It's not ready for coding yet. I will not use it for coding because of just a few things that it's done already that I can't tolerate. It'll drive me crazy. Context is one of them. Like if so, let me just give you an example. Go back to what I was working on. I can show you exactly where it went wrong. All right, here we go. So here's my initial message, right? So I write me a Discord Node.js bot that meets the following criteria. And I gave it all of these bullet points. And in the middle, here's an example of what I wanted the embed to look like. And then it started typing code. And so I stopped it because I noticed in the code it was doing something that I didn't want. And I asked it to do it a different way. And it didn't, like it just started a new, like I said, using ES6 import syntax. And then it started to fucking define that for me. And like all the other AIs would know what I meant. They would know that I was talking about what it was giving me and have the context of like what I just asked you to do. It wouldn't be like, oh, this is a new request. Let me tell you what ES6 import syntax is. And so I had to literally ask the same question again. I did it there, and then I guess it was somewhere in here. I don't remember. Yeah. So now each time I'm having to paste, and it did the same thing with an error when I got an error. I pasted just the error, and all of the other AIs would know what I was talking about. Right? So here I just pasted the error. And so it's telling me what it is, but it's not telling me in the scope of the fucking code that we're working on, man. Like, come on. And so, yeah, I can't handle that, especially after getting in the habit of Claude and ChatGPT being able to do that. Like, I should just talk to you conversationally, and you should be able to remember what we were talking about. You know what I mean? And this does not do that. So for that reason, I will not use it for coding. Like, I don't think it's ready for it. It just came out. I don't know what it does good yet, but they do have their image generation mixed in with it. But like, I asked it to do what you're working on, and it gave me like an equally shitty version of it. ChatGPT is the only one that's kind of come close. So I don't know if you knew this about ChatGPT, but it has the like the custom GPTs. If you go into Explore, you can actually go over to like Dolly, like specific ones, or they used to be able to. I guess they moved it now. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Apparently they moved them. That's interesting. Maybe they integrated it too, like Facebook has. Because you can just ask ChatGPT. You don't have to go into a separate GPT now. I guess that's the deal. I don't know. All right, are you ready to show me something?
Sure. Share on. You're clouding it. Well, let's be quick before we move away from the llama thing. So the super cool thing about that is it's open source, right? And so
That is
that's
cool.
kind of weird. What?
Yeah, that is cool. Yep.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird for, like you said, because Zuckerberg's like super corporate, steal all your data guy.
Yeah, and you know what is weird about that? I was watching his interview with what's her name, Melanie Chang, maybe something like that, and she found a Harvard paper from Zuckerberg that was advocating like vehemently for open source software, and that all software should be open source, and this, that, and the other. So I don't know.
Yeah,
He says that he's advocated for it for a while, and he did cite some examples, but like that's has nothing to do with all of the reasons why I don't like him. I think he's a bad person. What up, Asteroid? But yeah, so it is open source. It like I don't know, man. Like again, it makes me reflect back on that saying. Like if something's free, like if you're using a service, and the it's free, then you were the fucking product. Like your data is what you're doing in your data. That's what they're making money off of. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because they don't have a profit model laid out at all. And I think that we mentioned this earlier. Let me just show this really quick too, before I forget, because I forgot to tell the audience about this in Discord. So I'm just gonna shift gears really quick to show you this. So this is called the Arc browser. I'll post you a link for it. So it's Arc from the browser company. And they're actually were able to compete with, so the browser market or industry is a competitive one. One dominated by Chrome and Brave, and there's a couple other like Firefox kind of still is relevant, but not really. And Edge was never relevant, but it's still shipped with all Windows installs. And Opera has its things. And there's a bunch of other lesser known ones, like Dolphin browser, I think is one. A few other ones, Tor, of course. But this is a brand new one, and like, why do we need another browser? And there's a really good video that I can just drop for you, and not really go into it. But watching the video, I was like, hell yeah, let me install this. So
yeah.
Let me just drop that.
I haven't got to check this out too much either.
It's built for like tech people, not necessarily like coders, but like people that are like involved with tech, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I forgot why it was so attractive. I'm gonna have to watch that video again myself.
Did I send it to you?
You put it in the link, right? Or you put
it in? No, I texted it to you. I don't remember. What did I do?
I got it.
I don't remember.
I got it.
That's
Mozilla still exists. Yeah, Burley.
Yeah. I use it for a testnet browser because they're just
So yeah, sometimes I wonder about poor Zuckerberg if he got caught up in the government.
What he sold all of our info out to people that were down to manipulate us into feeling our like certain feelings. Yeah.
Yeah.
To do.
Because I don't know if you know this.
Is your screen supposed to be up? DARPA?
Yeah. So this was the DARPA, aka like CIA stuff. This was LifeLog. So this is basically it's a database of every relationship, all your online, your credit card purchases. And it was supposed to have a predictive function. And this was part of like TIA, total information awareness. It's pretty crazy stuff. Well, the interesting thing about this is Peter Thiel, who's really big up in Silicon Valley, was really involved in LifeLog, and it was shut down because it was unconstitutional to surveil U.S. citizens by our own government, and so they shut it down. And they happened to start Facebook on the same day that LifeLog was shuttered. And
Oh, really?
and the number one, or the first person to be an outside investor to Facebook was Peter Thiel.
Yep.
And Peter Thiel's the guy who just arguably got, the Trump's VP in like, basically he got him and his VC firm to begin with. He started the guy's career, the whole thing. So there's a little wackiness for you about looking.
Yeah. So like, it's like, I'm not really ready to start building like with their AI, man. Like, I'm just not. But then who do I trust? And the answer is, what Biggie told us, man. I don't trust nobody.
Yeah, man. Okay. So this one, I haven't got to check it out too much, but this one's pretty cool. It's called Hunch. And you can get it with Hunch. You look for the yellow H. That's the other thing I think we should mention every week, just to remind people, is that as soon as one thing starts to do well, there's a million clones. And we know this from like Web3 crap too. Like, like back when in Wax, they could just make copy NFTs that look exactly like the other ones, but you're buying a fake type of thing.
Yeah.
So like, as soon as, like if you look up Pixverse, right? There's like 9 different Pixverses that you could get fooled on. So like, if I just told you, hey, go check out Pixieverse, or you weren't sure how I said it, then
yeah.
you're gambling to get money. So anyways, Hunch is yellow. It's got these different things. So you can use multiple models, right? So
you're telling me about this.
Yeah, I haven't really got a chance to do it. I want to.
So it's going to pull from multiple models at the same time?
It'll choose. I want to write a blog post with SEO focus, about.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Caregiving. So then let's see what happens. Okay, all content. So I could put some stuff in. I could find an article that I want to do, and then say, give me 10 different versions, so I could add the content. But let's just see what happens here. My down arrow, select the model and run. Select the model and rewrite prompt. All right, let's do this one. Okay, it's going to select the model. Okay, here we go. Let's see what it says. Why is this not showing me this part? Oh, it already did it before I could even. Okay, here we go. So this is how it fixed my prompt. Write a well-structured SEO optimized blog post on the topic of caregiving. Ensure the post is informative, engaging, and tailored to the target audience. Use relevant keywords, internal and external links, and other SEO best practices to maximize the post visibility and impact. Provide a clear, concise title and meta description. Format the post. Okay, so now I've got this thing here. It did okay. How do I get to the actual blog post again? Maybe this. No, I'm getting to it. Sorry. Let's see. I'll expand like that, maybe. Oh, whoa. Okay, so that takes me to the whole blog post. Let me close this small part.
What did you do here?
So then now I can add another thing. So now I would like it to create images to go with the post. And so then now let's see what happens when I click up here. Okay. So here I can choose a bunch, 17 different models. Okay. So here's the image generation. So I could choose any of them, but I'm going to let it do it. So I am going to scroll down here again and say select model and rewrite prompt. Let's see what it does with that actually. Yeah. Okay. So let me zoom out here. How do I zoom? There we go. This is pretty cool because I got a big canvas going. So what happened here? Big canvas. Oh, an unknown error occurred. Try again.
So did you hear anything about CrowdStrike? That's what I was watching when I came on.
Yeah,
I heard that they are absolute garbage.
Everybody
who's using them should fucking stop using them because that's how garbage they are.
I hear that, but to me, man, I'm gonna sound like the biggest ass conspiracy theory dude on the world after all this.
You think that was China just getting ready?
No, I saw a great from a security guy. He was saying, the way that he did this super long thread about it. I could send it to you. I have to find it again, but I hadn't really thought about it. But he talks about how there's all kinds of stopgaps when you're doing this stuff, right?
All kinds of what?
There's all kinds of stopgaps. Like you don't.
Oh yeah. Like they failed literally every step along the way. Like
right.
So just staggered rollouts, right? So like think about this. Say that you were in charge of I don't know how to. I don't know. We can just use the actual example. Like if you're in charge of 1 million computers, right, and you have to push updates to them, and you're not sure, 100% sure, that the update isn't going to fail for some reason because every like there's little groups in that million. Like let's say there's a group of 100, there's a group of 500, there's a group of 1,000. Like they're all different to some degree, but you're in charge of all. So you don't know if something that they have on their system is going to cause a catastrophic failure. It would behoove you to not push all 1 million out at the same time, because if something's wrong with all of them or your update, what happens? Like you have no warning time, and all 1 million are broken. Had you rolled them out 10,000 at a time, then you'd only be down 10,000 after you realized, or maybe 20 at the most. But it wouldn't be all 1 million. And the fact that they don't do that, like in of itself, they just like it's like I knew to do that, and I've never worked in an enterprise environment. I just fucking like heard it around the office, like something that I just picked up. Like that's how you do staggered updates. You wouldn't update them all at the same time. So yeah, starting with that, and then I don't know if you saw the PR announcement, but
I haven't seen that. You wanna share that, or do you have it?
Yeah, I can.
Here, I'll stop.
And sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Well, okay, so from what this dude was saying and everything, he's like, there's so many ways that you prevent this, right? Like the fact that it happened is like it just doesn't happen. Like it seems like it was just like something more recently, that it wasn't an accident. And then it says, now why would you do this? Now if you just look at like what's the reasoning here? And it's every computer that was affected needs to be sat down at physically, and this needs to be done. So you have to physically go to the device and do it, right? And things can get deleted, data can go missing. If someone does have access to the machine like that, they can make changes. They can even blame it on this thing if something ends up missing, right?
And then the guy's like, so is there anything you could think of in the last week that happened that people would want to make evidence of it disappear? And I think there's quite a few things, but the assassination attempt is a huge one, right? So
Was that around the same time?
It was 3 days before, 4 days before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
need
Like,
stricter gun laws.
I mean, that shit. I don't know. That all that shit's just so shady. I think it's really we're living in weird times, man. We have half the country thinks it was, one of our own agencies that did it. You know,
they wouldn't have missed if it was any professional. If it was anybody who actually was trying to carry out that act, they wouldn't have missed, bro. You don't miss that shot. You don't. You just don't.
It's the whole thing's really fucking weird.
Yeah. Like if that were serious by a serious entity, like it would be a JFK thing, man. The back of his head would have been fucking all over somebody's fucking jacket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the whole thing's really weird. And then I think that, the fact that we have one of our candidates in RFK who's openly saying that, the CIA killed his uncle, JFK. He's literally saying that. And like, he's a presidential nominee. He's not some whack job. You know what I mean? And it's like, these are the times we're living in right now. It's freaking wild, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, off the conspiracy. Let's see your CrowdStrike thing.
Oh, the PR statement. Yeah, it sounded like it reads like it's a like a promotional material. Like it does. Like, and not anywhere in it do you hear an apology.
Okay, let's see this thing.
And do you know the kind of damage that they fucking caused on that day?
Oh, bro, every flight shut down. That's the other thing I thought about. Talk about conspiracy.
And you know what they offered in compensation? It was a $10 Uber Eats card. Like, bro, what? Like, that's so fucking insulting. Like, you cost me how much, and you want to give?
Imagine you wanted to prevent someone from meeting someone or someone getting someone somewhere one day. Like, that's another crazy conspiracy theory shit. Like, how do you shut down everyone flying in the United States? Here you go. This is the only way we know how. Let's fucking let it roll.
Yeah, and it was all like it's so bad. Everything about it is really fucking bad, and I don't think like I'm not so much convinced that it's a conspiracy thing as it is that I'm just like overall disappointed in us as Americans. Like back when I saw the story about the Navy flight kids, they were flying planes like jet planes and drawing dicks in the sky with exhaust.
Okay, I'm proud of that. That's very American.
Like that. Like this is it. Like this is the beginning of the end. Because you know who's not drawing dicks in the sky? Every other fucking well-disciplined military. Like, you know what I mean? They're like,
have you ever been underneath one of those things?
Under what?
A fighter jet.
No.
And I'll tell you, bro, it's breathtaking. Like physically. Like, it's so loud. Like, I work at EDC. I haven't worked there in years, but I used to work at EDC out in Vegas all the time. And it's right next to an Air Force base. And leading up to the event, during the build, they fly. And after, when everyone leaves, they fly. It's so fucking loud when they fly, dude. I can be 3 feet from you screaming and you won't hear me. That's how loud it is. And it's far away, right? Like, they're amazingly loud, those things. Fighter jets.
Yeah.
But
just in case you thought I was joking about it, like this was back in 2019. Like that's the beginning. Like this just like tells me that nobody is competent at the positions that they're in, including the presidency. Like from the top down, everybody is not competent enough to do the fucking job that they have.
Too bad they didn't draw an anus, because that headline would have been way funnier.
Yeah, except
Navy's probe into sky anus.
Yeah. Except, like, I think there's a lot of really competent engineers out there doing some real work, and maybe independent people doing some real work. But Not the places
I
where
mean,
it fucking matters. They're not.
that's ridiculous. So here's another one for you. CrowdStrike. I don't know if you remember this, but when Hillary's emails got hacked and she was all on a private server, and that's why they were doing the lock her up shit and all that. Remember all that?
Yeah.
Guess who the FBI couldn't deal with her emails? So they outsourced it. Guess who they outsourced all that?
CrowdStrike?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, not shady at all. Totally trustworthy company. Like, all
Yeah,
good.
I don't know what they look like, but I can tell you that I get the impression that like whoever the founder of that company is not a tech guy at all. Like has no technical experience whatsoever or expertise.
I have no idea. We can look it up.
Yeah, I don't know either. That would be my guess. That would be my first guess. And then I would say, like my next guess is that like the person immediately in charge in calling shots also has none. He might have like CEO or like profit making experience, but no technical expertise. Those are my two guesses, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if those were accurate. It's fucking AI, man. So ever since Facebook gave me the code it gave me, I've been having like it's never run. And it's been straight trash, and I can't even get like good AI to fix it.
Wait, what happened?
I'm trying to make this fucking bot for the channel, bro. Like the one where we can just use slash commands to create embeds that we could pin or whatever. We wouldn't need to pin them. You would just call for the list, and then that would be that. So anyway, let me show these guys some AI stuff before we get too far off topic. I found this the other day. And even though I told the cat I wasn't going to do this, maybe I do have to do it because I don't know how I have an image. Ooh, I can't use these, so I got to go make another account. So I don't fucking spoil anything. This is, and actually, you know what? So Meta, I've watched some things on Meta. So they are supposed to be coming out with a competitor or their version of what I'm about to show you.
Okay.
But one thing that kind of drives me crazy right now is that like, these companies are advertising shit that they're gonna put out, but it's not out yet. And then they also don't really clearly say that. So you're watching videos for like this awesome technology, but it's not out yet. And you don't know, and you have to go digging for like, going down all these bullshit links that people have set up to like harvest the traffic of people looking for the real site, but the real site doesn't even fucking exist yet. It's just super frustrating. I did that with this Meta thing, and I'm sure a lot of other people are also doing it. Being tricked into going to these shitty websites. All right, here we go. So this is the link here. So it's Tripod 3D, Tripod. I don't know how that's supposed to read. That's it there, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sign in with the Google account here. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to give me a very generous amount of credits to start with. Yeah, 600, right? So it's 600 and it only takes 60 credits to generate. So what this is going to do is I'm going to give it a two-dimensional drawing, and it's going to turn it into an actual 3D mesh. And I would like to probably get something that'll work. So here's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go over to Mixamo, and I'm going to do this. So I'm going to log into Mixamo, which is also free. Like you don't have to pay anything at all for it, and this is actually really dope. It's definitely an industry tool. So I'm gonna go over to characters, and I'm gonna try to export this as if I can. Does it give me options here? No images, all just, okay. Give it something simple, but also not simple. Here, we'll do this fucking giant mouse. And I don't know if can I full screen this.
I see.
What you got?
Nothing. Go ahead. I found the magic brush thing. Cool. Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see because I know that you need to have shading for it to work right. Because everything that is given it without shading has not worked right. So really quickly, let me just. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save this as mouse. And then, do you have a good upscaler that you use? An AI upscaler?
Yes. Yes,
Which
I have the best upscaler available.
Show it to me.
Magnific. MAGNIFIC.
Oh yeah, look at that. I've used this before.
Yeah, that's the best one by far. That's the one Beeple uses in its workflow.
Oh really?
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna upscale this mouse, and then we're also gonna try to remove the background after we're done, so that we don't confuse the next tool. All right, so why is it doing this?
Is he giving you no? I don't know. I paid for it a long time ago.
Yeah,
I got a bunch of credits.
Yeah, I normally just Google search it and then it gives me something like I've been using this one. But good to know, Magnific.
Yeah, Free Pick. I don't know if you've heard of Free Pick, but they like sold. It's still its own thing, but it's part of Free Pick now. I don't know. It's some big deal.
I'm using imageupscaler.com here. This one is free, and I've used this one before, and so this should at least push it to like I think close to. Let's see. Save it there, and let's go take a look at this in Photoshop.
Oh no, that's not what
All right, let's see what is it. All right, yeah, so we're at like 254 by yeah, that's great. That's perfect. Okay. Okay, we gotta put his eyeball back. There we go. What else is missing? Anything in here? No, we're good. Oh, that's good. No, looks like this needs to be subtracted here. This needs to be put back.
So what are you in right now? You're in Photoshop?
Yeah, I'm just touching this up.
So still a little bit of work.
Tiny bit. This is just using the automatic, like the one-click remove background tool. It doesn't always get everything. It took a big chunk of its eye out. As you can see, like there's missing a piece of the shoulder, so I gotta like go to add mask, brush that back in, and then subtract from out. Mask and brush this part out. I mean, it's a lot faster than what I'm used to. There we go. A skinny ass neck. All right, this is sufficient for me. I will go ahead and export this. I'm gonna save this as my mouse again. Replace it. Okay, now back over to tripod.
I'm gonna try it out too here.
And we are gonna push this in there. There we go. There's our mouse. Oh man, he's got a little piece on his backside there. I know better than to not put it on a black background first.
Wow, that's funny. You know, on mine, I just popped it in to this Tripo thing, and the image I used one of these little characters I made a long time ago, and it popped up a bunch of similar ones in the back of this. Here, let me show you what I mean. Let me share my thing.
What the fuck do I have to do here to get that? I have to go back to mask. There we go. That's the only way to do it. I'm stupid. All right.
Do you know what the difference between create and popcorn is in Tripo?
No, no idea.
Okay, so what image did you put in? You put in that mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna check it out right now.
Okay. So here, switch to my screen while yours is working.
Yeah.
So I put this image of this little pumpkin guy in here. And look, it changed all of my backgrounds to pumpkin-y related shit. Kind of weird. So you hit create or you hit popcorn?
Create.
Okay, I can't even hit popcorn, so there you go.
All right, so check mine out now.
Okay.
Yo, like that's fucking legit, bro. Like this is by far the best one that I've seen, right?
Yeah, look at the back of him. He's pretty clean. So then now let's try to export it. What kind of files can you get it out?
It even put a tail on it, right? And so I'm gonna go to refine first, just to see if it can't do just a little bit better of a job. I don't know what popcorn is. Enter your prompt here. I guess I gotta find out. Yeah, I'm not gonna front. That's a terrible feature. Like any button that has got some obscure name and no clear definitive. Like, that's just bad work. That's bad UX, man. The fuck's popcorn mean?
I don't know, but I can choose it now.
And especially because it costs credits. Like what the fuck? I'm supposed to just spend credits on guessing, or spend an hour going through user guides trying to figure it out.
I mean, it's free credits, right? So it's not.
It don't matter. I still would have to use them unnecessarily because of your stupidity in your UX.
You sound like the homeless guy that complains about getting change. I only take dollars.
Yeah, hey. Yeah, I offer. I offered to get somebody food once that asked me for money, and they told me they wanted Chinese food, which is just funny because they just wanted the money, of course, to go support their vice. But there's nothing wrong with that. Just fucking be honest about it.
Wow, yeah, I really like how I didn't notice it on yours, but it does. It kind of like it pops these in when you.
Right, so this is the original. That's the original one. Sorry. Where did my tripod go? Here it goes. All right, so now I got to go back to my models. So still generating my refine, but watch what I'm able to do with this once. Yeah, let me switch off of this one so we don't get confused as to who's who. Watch. So like, just imagine that this wasn't something that I just took from there because the shading was good and I knew that it would be able to like get the depth of everything.
Okay.
So this is the high res one. And like, bro, I'm just going to go ahead and like, aside from like this weird color stuff that it's on the pants, but I guess that's okay because it matches. Like this is damn near perfect. The gloves are fucked up. The fingers are a little fucked up, right? I mean, the fingers are definitely fucked up.
It's hard for me to tell.
Yeah, no, they're webbed, and he's only got like 3 fingers there, but
Well,
like
for me,
I can tell you this, that to fix this is going to be a lot easier than me learning how to do all of this, right? And so I'm
oh
going to
yeah,
export it as FBX because I know that FBX is supported by both Blender and by Mixamo. And now watch what I can do with it. Can it make you breakfast? It should be able to, yeah. All right, we got
yeah.
it downloaded. So now I'm going to come back over here to Mixamo. I'm going to go upload character, select the character file. And this is the one here, the FBX file that I just downloaded. We're going to upload it. And now watch this shit, bro.
What were the other options?
For file format,
Mm-hmm.
GLB, I can show you in a second here.
Yeah.
Now we need to rig this next, and Mixamo has like an auto rigger, right? So the first thing I have to do is I just have to tell it what the front is, right? And so we're just gonna spin it till it's the front. All right, boom, we're there. I'm gonna click next, and then so now it's giving me the symmetry. If it's not symmetrical, but we're symmetrical here, so I'm gonna put this on the chin. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the wrists, which they are in fact symmetrical. Close enough. Let's see. Yeah, that's close enough. Elbows are right here-ish. The knees are right there-ish. And the groin is right there-ish. And then now we hit next. And now it's going to rig it. And that's like where you give it like the skeleton. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now, if this were my own design, I would be fucking like I'm really close to having something pretty cool here, and it's not going to be hard to like if AI art could just advance enough to where like it actually gives me what I'm asking for instead
So
of like some like ridiculous version that it thinks is.
take a look. Switch screens real quick. Pop over to my screen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is the problem. The only like little issue I see is like, privacy, right? So like this is
Oh shit.
when I popped my guy in here, my little monkey guy,
Yeah.
these all changed to monkey related things. And so then I can click on any one of these. I want the old toy.
Is that with popcorn?
King Kong. No, this is, I just put it, I clicked on the wrong one. But look, this is something somebody else did, right?
Why is it doing that?
Because now this is so like I think they're trying to jump the gun on you and be like, oh, you're trying to make something. There's a bunch of shit that's already made. You want to just get that anyway? Because now I can go here and download this for 5 credits. But the reason I wanted to put it to your attention is that means your guy that you're creating is probably going to end up in this mix, right? So like if you don't want your shit public, you probably don't want to use this if it's like your IP that you're not really trying to share, right? Obviously it could get lost in the mix.
I haven't seen it do. I don't know how you got it to do that.
Watch, go back to your screen real quick. I got another one too. I don't know, this one's lagging a bit, but if you go back to yours and then close that. Hit the X on the top. Yep, right over there. And then now go back to create. Or start. Okay, now choose any one of those you can click right now. You can click that. Yep.
That's what you do. So how do you know these are people's works though? These
Well,
belong
because
to the Tripo.
I mean they could be, but watch when you put in yours. So click that. And then just click that monkey, that chimp, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now watch what happens. It took a second for mine, but look, they all switch.
Oh.
It almost has this weird search function that takes your image and then is like, look at all this similar shit. Now, you could be right that this is a bunch of their stuff. What I would think is that they're like part of your terms of service bullshit is they're like, whatever you make in here, it's free, but unless you get a paid version, it goes into our database where people can download it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I would have to, because I would think first of all, if they were going to show up here, they would have to be of decent quality, of a certain quality, and who's deciding that? Although some of them like suck, like this one with no ears here, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
Maybe not. All right, so let me show you where I'm at here. So it kind of screwed up the joints. If you look at his arms, they're kind of screwed up. But we're going to go ahead anyways because it wasn't totally symmetrical. And it's okay.
Now, real quick though, have you tried to rig anything in here?
Yeah, so the auto rigging, so my origin is way off, but it's okay. I know how to fix that in Blender. I just want to show you what you're able to do here. Like we can look for, so it has all these animations that are just, they're ready to go. And you could literally start having,
Nice.
dude.
The lambada,
Yeah, so like there's hundreds of animations already.
the forbidden dance. So here,
Yeah.
switch to my screen again real quick.
Huh?
So check this out. Have you tried this thing? This rig?
Yeah.
How did that work?
Poorly on, but I'll try it again here. Let's try it on this one.
Okay. This guy.
Maybe this is what I want to do. Yeah,
pretty good.
For 20, protocol 20 credits. Yep. Okay. Maybe this does a better job than the other one. The other one fucked the arms all up.
Well, if it did do it with its thing, I mean, if it's the one that created it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then
That's a scary looking monkey. All the fingers good on that one too. They are, aren't they?
Nah, look at
they're all webbed. Also.
Well, this back one seemed like it got cut off. That one seems okay. They're not really well defined, but.
All right, so this is what it gave me here. I think this is all wrong, but.
Oh no, not this one. Okay.
Let's see what happens when I give it this walking.
You want to switch screens? You're still showing my screen.
Yeah. So, like the arms are just as bad on this one as they are on the other one. In fact, I would say overall the rigging is just bad compared to this one over here.
And it cost you 20, and you only had those options. Interesting.
Yeah, like Mixamo gives you way more.
Yeah, there's a ton of them there.
Yeah. So Mixamo is the way to go for the actual animations when it comes down to that.
Yeah.
But like, if you go to look for, like, let's say if you want to have a fighting character, there's tons of fighting animations.
The high res one came out a little bit better, but not much.
Let's see. Let's see the fighting mouth. There he goes. He's fucking ready to roll.
Yeah. Tweety Bird or Tom and Jerry. Which one is oh yeah, Tom's the cat. Get him, Jerry. Eat him, Jerry.
Oh, look, he's getting to, yeah, see, his elbow's all fucked up. And so probably what I need to do is re-rig it, or probably take it over to Blender to just to fine tune it.
Yeah.
But here's what I learned, right? So I can do this now with ChatGPT. I go over to ChatGPT and I can, like, it will let you upload basically everything, man. It's insane. I zipped up my entire code, like my entire project, and I gave it to it. Like, I took out, like, I know all the stuff it doesn't need, so I took all of that out for the sake of saving space in the file, zip file not being too big. But I can be like, this is a little fucked up from rendering via a 3D modeling AI. I need to clean it up, especially the webbed fingers. I have Blender but no idea how to use it. What do I need to do?
Nice.
And it's gonna just drop it down like now when I say I don't know what I'm doing in Blender, like I have no idea what I'm doing,
Hmm.
but it doesn't matter because like let's say I just open up Blender and it's telling me to go so open Blender, download, install. Okay, I do that. Go to import file. So let's say, for example, that I'm an idiot and I can't find where this is at.
Hmm.
Right? I can do this. I can just go. Like I can. Let's see.
Oh, where
Tell
do
me to
I
go into file, import FBX. I don't see a file dash dash FBX anywhere. Like intentionally leaving out the import. Right. Looks like you're on the right, but missed the specific import option. Here's how you find it. Open Blender, go to the top menu, select File, navigate to Import. In the drop-down menu, and hover over Import. So it's telling me again. And like this was a bad example because
Yeah. No, well, I mean,
it
it's
was
good.
clearly right there.
It broke it down even further. Like, oh God.
Yeah.
So import, bro.
It can see, it can see my screenshots. And so, like basically what you have is like a tutor, man. You know what I mean? Like it's better than a tutorial video because I can ask it questions and I can show it, or I even think the app can even see what you're doing on screen, and that's just badass, bro. Like, so you don't really need to know how to do anything because you have somebody there that can see what you see and knows the answer, knows how to direct you, and so all I need is the time to go through step by step of what it's telling me to do, and I, I believe I can achieve the result. And if I don't achieve the result, I just show them what I got and it guides me some more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, do you have an image that you do want to upscale other than that mouse? Do you have anything that you do want to?
If I do, I can just send it to you is what you're saying?
Yeah. If you want to send it to me, I can show you what Magnific does.
Yeah. I don't off the top of my head, not right now, but
Are you going to import that thing and try it out?
I'm gonna import it. I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and go through because it's gonna take a while, and then I'm gonna like
and it's not even your
stupid.
mouse, really.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste time on this.
Okay. All right. Well, here then let's switch back to my screen.
Yeah.
And then if you can find something, I'm still sharing that Treepo.
Yeah. What v0.dev Lex? Is that what you're asking about?
Image to website design with like Figma or Wix. Is that what Lex is talking about?
I'm not sure. I think it might be VO dev. There's probably a lot more out there that I'm missing too, because like I'm not really. I haven't been impressed with V0 for a minute now. Like it's given me very very basic and very ugly designs. And for like rapid prototyping, that's one thing, but like I don't need it for that. I need it to give me like production ready awesomeness, like from the gate.
Okay, I got the window going. Okay, so this is that Pixaverse thing, and then we can just do this real quick. So this is the difference, right? So if you go to like the home page or whatever, start you out here. But then you're gonna want to go to image. Geez, now I lost where I was at. There we go. Image, video. Here we go. So then it's kind of even tricky too because it's already in V2. So the magic brush thing only comes up when you choose one.
Oh,
which is super weird, right? Because it says new.
Yeah.
Not in V2, so I don't know what the deal is. So let me grab an image here.
Can you take the clouds that I was trying to do? Can I send that to you really quickly? And can you make these fucking bitches swirl for me?
Send it to me, bye.
fuck's sake, it doesn't seem like it should be that.
Are you sending to me in Discord? Are you talking about the purple?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I've been asking people if I can do this for me for.
This lady, she's a floater. She's a floater. So magic brush.
I'll take you to the magic shop. All right, there you go. Send.
Okay, it's in Discord.
It's coming, yeah.
Okay, so let's do a couple things with that image, but first let's get this girl moving. Actually, we could do yours first. Cancel this. Yeah. Okay, so let's get rid of this.
The one I gave you is already feathered so that it blends nicely with the background. But and I just need it to swirl, bro. The vortex cloud me.
Vortex. All right, here it is. Let's drag her in. Boom. Minimize Discord.
Yeah. So I've been some of the things that I've been doing in the last week with AI that I maybe didn't tell you. So I've been working with Claude and with its premium, like with its pro level service, you could access to projects, which is like Chat GPT 4.0's custom GPTs, and like that's really where, in my opinion, and as is a lot of other people's opinions that I've heard, like that's where we're gonna see people like flourish with AI. It's going to be, it's not going like the big companies are gonna be doing the big LLMs, and everybody else is going to be using that to make like fine-tuned niche custom AIs that do like that can't do everything. Like that's not that doesn't have 450 billion parameters, but what it can do is this one thing like really fucking good and better than everything else on Earth, right? And then I feel like it's just a matter of time before it's like it's concocting like a recipe of these niche GPTs or AI bots.
Yeah.
Bringing them to yeah.
That is the way, man. That is the way. Specific.
Because it's all about because like the data collection is not okay. Let me see what you're gonna do here.
So I mean, this one's kind of weird, right? Because this brush one, like you're not trying to move specific things, right?
Sure, I am. Like those clouds that you can see, those fields.
Yeah, but you really want the whole thing to move. You know what I'm saying, right?
I want those clouds to move.
Oh, okay. Which ones?
Right, the ones that you're hovering over. Yeah, the dark ones. Yep.
Just the black lines or this area?
Yeah. Fuck it. Whatever you can get to move. Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Okay, so this is how you do it. So I've drawn that area.
Okay.
Right, and I'm on brush one. So then now I draw which way I want this to go. So let's do
like a yeah.
Okay. So then I would choose brush two.
All right, yeah, and then get like some more of that. Yeah. Get some of those there. Yeah.
Right here. Then I'll go right here. I'll say, go. Oops. Is it not letting me? There we go. Boom.
Okay.
Right. Then I'll go brush three, and I'll go back to select area, and let's do this whole area. And I can change my brush size if I want to go faster. Right. Choose this area.
To the magic. This does it. This would be awesome.
Okay. Let's go like that. I guess that's
going too high up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some rotation on that. There we go.
Okay. Brush four. Select the area.
Yeah, they're actually going the wrong way. It's okay though.
That's funny. Yeah, I just realized that too when you said that. Okay, so have both of these go like that. And we'll do one more brush 5, brush five. And we'll make sure to get these. And maybe we should even swirl that, but whatever.
And there's a little bit next to the green one that you should probably maybe include in the green.
This thing right here.
No, up above it, like right to the left of the arrow. Like there's a chunk of cloud. Right
This
there. Yeah.
this stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Let's go here. We'll go back to the brush area.
That is add all that in there. There you go.
Okay. And so I'm gonna go back here. I'll do the thing. I got the thing.
Oh yeah.
And
See how that looks.
all right. Okay. Is that good enough, you think?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, let's run it. Okay, now let's take a look at, is it running?
I don't
I
think
think I
so.
have to hit this. My StreamYard thing's doing, okay, there we go. Video's going. Okay, now while that's working, let's look at the quality here of this image. So this is your space image. About a bit. The whole feather thing kind of messed it up a little bit. I wanted to zoom out.
Holy shit.
But yeah, see how it turned the edges white, but it's much more detail there, right?
Yeah, it sure is.
And that's 4K. This one's still working on the 8K. I was trying to do these faces. So this is one of the ones that I did in Luma. So this was the final final thing in Crea. So I did this upscale here in Crea. This one. So check this thing out.
Huh.
So I was trying to take the final clip of that and then bring it into Luma and then extend it in Luma, which I did. You check these ones out. These are pretty cool. These little freaking crazy beasts.
Holy shit.
Stuff going.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. I got some random one. And then the other cool thing that I've been doing, man, with these is like, so these are creepy, bro. So like when you go to enhance, it reads this thing, right? So it's like this video depicts two fierce sea creatures, sharp teeth, blah, blah, blah. So then I'll copy this and bring it into Midjourney and use the prompt. Like, so I think I did it with one of these video depicts. Yeah, so and it's weird. It's like the AI is like bouncing off of itself. And I make some adjustments and stuff. But see, I want to run these, see all these like floating women right here in water.
Yeah.
So then I've like upscaled these and then I'll take them back into Crea and do a video with them. Okay, let's see if okay, here's our video. So there's some movement.
5-second fucking cunt. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Like if he could get it halfway there, bro, like I could fake the rest. I know how to do that. So at least give me 180 degrees. They're giving me nothing. I can't work with 45 or 30, whatever, however many degrees that is. Fucking eighth of a turn.
Yeah, and this one's only so long. And did you try putting it into the?
It's got 8 seconds on the home. Like there is a way to increase the seconds on the initial prompt when you upload the picture.
Yeah, but that I think that's on the V2. That's the problem, right?
Oh,
look at this. There's roll. I didn't even notice any of this. Try it again. We could do roll 10.
And then motion strength, maybe if I can kick that up.
Yeah, where is that motion strength? Yeah. Okay, how does it go? Okay, let's take it to what? 82. That should get there. Because I mean, honestly, right? Like in your video software, you could actually let's take the good one, the new upscaled version. You could slow it down. You know what I mean? You could slow the thing down. Okay, that's way better. Although it does get kind of weird up here.
Yeah. Do you want the not feathered version?
It would get rid of all this white shit.
Nah. Yeah. I don't care about that. I can just fucking crop that out later.
Delete it anyways. If you're gonna do that anyways, then that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna download this. Got my hundo PNG.
Yeah. If you send that over, I can just refeather it. It's not a problem.
Okay. Get this out of my downloads real quick. Okay. Oh, it's too big.
That's what she said. Hold on.
She can talk.
And he's got a big mouth.
Let's try that one. It's a little bit better, but bigger, but it's not. Hopefully not too weird. Let's see if that one gets this. Nope, still overboard. So I'll try it one more time with this new roll with the original one. Obviously, if I had the time, I would try to get it closer to that under the 4,000 by 4,000, but still increased.
Yeah.
We got our roll up, we got our motion up. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, and the hunch, I need to explore the hunch more. It turned out okay. I did get an image of it. It wrote a blog post for me.
Nice.
What I'd like to do is give it like an example one, and then say write 10 blog posts based off of
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try that out and see what I can do.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying 11 Labs. Like they got an excellent products, I think.
Yeah, it's dope. I started doing the what do you call it? UI mockup. Did Lex ever say which one he's talking about?
Yeah.
With the,
Yeah, it was v0.dev.
Have you tried that thing?
Yeah, I was the one who showed it to him.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't know if you've seen this one, but this one you might be interested in. WebSim. It creates really basic shit. But like, so here's somebody did it. So you can just say like, make a Connect 4 game, and boom, it does it. You know what I mean? This one might be interesting. It's more like play around, I would say, though.
For rapid prototyping, I guess.
I don't know. Let's look at one. But a lot of them actually works. Like, just right after you. Sign my life away.
All right, I might have to let you go here soon.
I'm ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, we got to cut. Let's do it. Let's see if your thing came out. There it is, turned all the way up. The whole image is turning. So it didn't really do that well.
No.
But I'll try to work on that now that I know you want that. I mean, I guess I did. I just didn't realize how bad you did want it. Try to have something for you. Yeah, but yeah, let's call it, man. Anything else you
No, I want to put together this fucking bot for that channel so that we can get all of these awesome sites and archived, or at least just documented, so that people that missed the show or people not necessarily in front of their computer to even look at it. It got a good reception. Now we just need to populate it with links, and I need a way to be able to do that and keep it organized. And a bot is the right way to do it. So I'm probably going to go knock that out really quickly, so that after I got a call I got to make. So let me go do that before I get yelled at for being 30 minutes late. I got to talk with baby mama number 2 tonight. It's normally scheduled for Wednesday, but it was postponed, and yeah.
all right. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Oh, there's no luck needed. We're great. Because I'm not a fucking monster. Is why we're great. Anyway, we love you guys. Thank you for coming out to listen to us talk about AI, and we will be back next week. I'll probably have played with Meta a little bit more. Probably explore what they offer from an API standpoint, since they're open source. And yeah, we'll be back soon. We love you. Be kind to your fellow human. You never know what they're going through. And have a great evening. We're out of here.